What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Today we are talking about something very exciting, which is we have officially gotten some news about an upcoming update, which sounds amazing, right? So we don't have all the details yet. As soon as I get all the details, I'll be sure to let you guys know, let you know everything that I know. And just so you guys do know, all of the updates and news and anything, balancing changes, anything that happens to do with Rush Royale, I actually put on my Discord. So if you go in there and you check out, I forget what it's called, information or updates or something like that, detailed description of everything that's going on in the game. Clearly right now I am not playing physically. This is the first time in a while I've put out a game that is not live. But when I'm talking about updates and talking about different stuff, I want to be able to at least try and focus on some of the talking points rather than trying to run an Inquisitor deck against a Shaman spammer, which is really, really difficult. So without further ado, let's jump into it. First off, what's next? So our team is now working on version 4.0, and we plan to release it in the first fortnight of April. Here are the main new features that we plan to introduce. Okay, next couple weeks, April's right around the corner. Next couple weeks, we will be getting version 4.0. Man, they're pushing out these updates. They're trying to learn and listen to all of us. So, you know, good on the devs. I think that's amazing. But here we go. So first off, heroes, a new special unit with unique abilities that will help you in battles. So again, I'm not exactly sure what form these heroes are going to be, but it sounds like there's going to be a bunch of different heroes, not units, but these heroes are going to have different abilities. I'm assuming like increased health for your units, increased damage, increased slow, increased things like that, maybe increased critical damage, and depending on what hero that you're rocking with in each battle, you'll get the different unique abilities. Wicked cool update, wicked cool thing that they're introducing to the game, because this is totally different than anything that we've seen in Rush Royale yet, and it's going to totally change the gameplay. And I think it's really cool to not only have, you know, specific units that do different things, going up against different bosses every game, you know, but now you're also going up against this person's units combo with the heroes. It's not just a hero that helps, you know, all decks. I'm sure it will help all decks, but this type of hero will help this type of deck. You know, it adds an entirely different aspect to the game, which will be really, really cool to see what type of things they're going to be putting in there. And if you guys know, let me know, and I'll, you know, pass on the information to the rest of you. But next, we are going to have a new weekly special event with valuable rewards. So that's pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure if that means something like a game mode, like they had the trials, which they had for like 3 weeks. And in the very beginning, it was really cool. And then people kind of realized it wasn't really that cool. And then, honestly, people just stopped playing them. And that's why they kind of got rid of them. So maybe they're reintroducing a similar game mode to the trials. Maybe they're introducing a different type of game mode. But this also, a special event, could also just mean, you know, for a certain amount of time, you're going to get increased gold. For a certain amount of time, you're going to get increased rewards tokens. A certain amount of time, you're getting an increased probability at getting legendary cards. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean a game mode. It could also just be like an event for increased rewards, because that is what it says. Number 3, we're going to be getting 3 brand new units as well as balancing changes. So I'm always super excited about new units. There's, you know, not much better than the feeling in the beginning of the game, beginning of a new game, and you're like, I don't know what this guy does. He looks cool. Let's put him in our deck. Don't know how he works. Don't know who he works well with. You know, and you're trying to figure out all that stuff. I love doing that. But even more than that is balancing changes. Everybody loves balancing changes. I think the current meta that we have right now is the most diverse that we've had. So you guys might argue with me on that point. But, you know, Thunderer Meteor is really good. Inquisitor is really good. I've seen a bunch of Shaman spam decks with, you know, Boreas or Thunder or whatever. Grindstone's coming to the meta. Alchemist. I mean, all these different, there's a lot of different decks out there that work really well. And maybe if you're at like 7,000 trophies, maybe there's fewer decks, but I'm over around 6K and I still see quite a variation. And all the variations that I run, because you guys know I switch up my deck almost every other day, I'm still being successful. So that means that the meta is pretty cool. But with balancing changes, you're going to see even new units that are coming into the spotlight, and different strengths, different combos, different stuff like that. So super excited about that. That'll be absolutely amazing. And then the last thing is a new mini boss with defensive aura. So I thought this was going to be another boss like Puppeteer, but it's not. It's going to be a mini boss. So throughout the waves, they're getting right to the end of our board. 2 hits, and that is the end of the game right there. But a mini boss with a special effect, which is something that we haven't had at all up until now. So really excited at what they're going to do with that. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.